Alright, once again, I'm back. I haven't done anything down here, but I have built the wooden coaster, which is the mountain coaster. I didn't do anything over here, I don't think. No, I didn't. Yeah, as you can see, I did build the wooden coaster, and I started a little bit on working on, like, the actual track, like, terrain on it, but I haven't yet, so I'm gonna quickly test it, just to show it for, literally everyone here. Because nobody here has seen it, most likely. Um, it's very, very simple, honestly. There's no light in it yet. It's kind of rough, but I like how rough it is because that's how, like, a lot of wooden coasters are. So I'm perfectly fine with it being rough. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I think it feels pretty good though. Like besides the fact that it's rough and it's not too long, so I like that. I wanted to add like beams right there, but I couldn't, and I had just noticed that, so that sucks. But so basically in this video, I'm gonna be adding all the terrain for the actual track. So like everything down here, as you can see, I did start a little bit on like placing all the stone. Like right here, I can quickly raise that up and raise that up, and that it's messing up so much. Um, I can probably make something here dip down. I don't really know what, because I don't remember what I double layered or anything. But yeah, this is what I have so far. I'm gonna be coloring all of this to stone, and I'll think of like a little design for right here where it comes out of the ground. And then we'll go on from there and detail the inside, make it brighter so that you can see the inside. Maybe add like a little pond, like no, this is a faster area though, so I'm probably not going to add too much detail. I'll still try though. So, we'll just see where it goes from after I finish with this quick pause. Alright, so I've done the detailing for the inside of that area, and we're just going to go straight into it and look at it. I didn't really know what to do other than like add bushes and some rocks. So that's what I did. I wanted to add like a little waterfall area right here, but it just didn't work out. And the only time I got it to work out, it just didn't look good. And then while coming out, you're just gonna see this. It's like, it's really just like a simple cave. I didn't put like that much time into it because I didn't really know what to do for it. I'm sure if I tried more, I could figure it out. And honestly, you know, just now I thought of something. If I were to take some, wait, no, pole. I were to just take some wooden poles, I could honestly probably just do this and make it look a bit more cleaner. I like that. I think it adds like a mine shaft vibe, kind of. Not that this is a mine shaft, it's like kind of like an abandoned cave almost. But it's not really abandoned, it's just like, I don't really know. I like that. It's got a nice, adds to the wooden coaster. and then maybe I could take frames, put it like that. And I can just continue on like this. This will be a harder one because it's that kind of diagonal. But I feel like if I put it there, it fits pretty well. And all I have to do is put that, and then something like that would work. I'm liking this a lot. And I'd say one more, maybe right there and here. Now this one might be a bit harder. I don't really know how to do this one. Because I can't do a beam. Alright, I guess I'll have it as that. So, that's what I have for my wooden coaster mineshaft thing. I guess we're gonna write it again and see what it looks like now. I know it's not a whole ton of detail, and that's mainly because it's a faster part. I don't want to just, overdo it on a part that you're barely gonna see. I mean, you still see a little bit of it. What I mainly want to do is add like a kind of forest around the outer edges of it, so that it kind of fits with the tree-filled mountain. Because if you look at the mountain, it has a lot of greenery on it, and that's like one of the main things I like about it. So I think now what I'm going to do is pause the video again, because I don't want to make it too long, because I do want to point out something that happened in my Discord server today, without making this video over 20 minutes. So I'm going to pause it, and then we'll see what happens from there. So after a little bit of designing over here, I had tried a few different ideas. One was spamming, just literally just spamming trees and then spamming bushes. And I didn't really like that. And then I just tried just trees, but like not spamming them. And so now I decided I'm gonna try trees, bushes, a mixture of tree stumps and tree stumps with axes in them. I feel like that kind of tells a story, almost as if like the trees over here were cut down to build this coaster. And I kind of like that idea, at least. So I think I'm gonna keep that over there. I honestly really like it. It's not a ton, but I mean, it looks good, and then I can just continue and drag it on around the mountain. And that's what I'm gonna do now. So, yeah, I'll do that, and then once I'm back, Okay, so I have done the thing. I've planted trees like all around. I think it looks pretty good, and honestly, like, I believe scenery changes everything. It just makes everything look so much better. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna ride the coaster again and see how different it feels than it did the first time without all the scenery. And it's not like I did a whole ton, like I changed the world completely. I added a little bit of trees, and as you can see, I just added a little bit of bushes and I mean, not logs, but like tree stumps. I think it looks great, honestly. Like, look at all this. For a no Game Pass park that can't just clump all those trees together and make it look like really good and really detailed, I think this looks great. it completely changes the experience with all this scenery. And, I highly recommend that if you're not already using scenery, then you should. I mean, if you're not already using scenery to enhance your builds, then you should, because it's just great. And honestly, like, I need something right there, so I'm probably going to grab, like, a bush there, and then a tree there. And I'll probably put another tree right there and there. There. Alright, that's basically it for the build for today. It was decorating and adding scenery to my mountain coaster that I did build off camera, by the way. It took me like 3 tries to get it right. So, I mean, it took me like 3 tries to get it right and the way I liked it. So, yeah. Um, I'm really liking the way this park looks so far. I will probably start work on another roller coaster or a simple coaster down here. Let's go ahead and look for a coaster to put down here. I've been thinking mine train. That's just been my thought. And what I could do is I could have it like kind of go through the mountain. But then I don't know how I'd wrap it back up right there. I could have it start right here, facing this way. It would, or maybe facing this way. No, definitely facing this way. It goes through the mountain and like comes out like right there. Goes under the track and then wraps around. Goes back through. Goes like over because the mine train still it's not like a transport thing. I mean that's what the transportation custom track is. The the transportation custom. I mean the transportation train. That's what that's for. Yeah, I could totally do my plan, and I'll probably do that off camera and then build the, uh, station and scenery in one episode because I'm not gonna put a bunch of effort into that like I did with the main ride for this area. Honestly, I kind of feel like I'm ready to open this area. Yeah, I think I'm ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'll take these and I'll just line them up there. That's the new park expansion. And then real quick, just to make sure no trash. And I'll quickly do this as well. Doesn't look great, but I mean, like, it's just keeping off of the plants. The first person goes. What are they gonna ride? You know, who's thinking about the mountain coaster right now? A few people. My guest count hasn't increased significantly, yes, yet. Jeez. Yeah. More people are wanting to ride this. Apparently this is cheap. I'll just raise that price. So people are going to ride the mountain coaster and the Gravitron. I think I'll call the Gravitron uh the moon. The moon simulation. I don't really have a too creative name for it, so I'll just call it that. I feel like that's good enough. Crap, people will put trash up. No, they won't, because I put trash cans. Okay, so next up on my list, to fill this area with scenery, and then build the mine train, which I'll build the mine train before I fill this area with scenery, so that I can fit it all together. And I believe, like, I'm done for now with this area. I believe I did very good. The mine train will probably bring me up to 400,000 park value, and I'll be glad when I have that. I think it's about time I name the teacups. I don't have an idea for it. So, I think I'll be naming it some. Oh, I'm 3.5 stars. So let's see, what should I name it? The spinning poor person ride. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna call it for now. And nobody's gonna stop me. And I'll just put unofficial right there. Because nobody's suggesting me ideas for names, so I'll just do that for now. Please, though, give me ideas for, like, the Gravitron and the teacups. Everyone wants to ride the mountain coaster. I wonder if I were to add a little bit more stalls, like maybe right here. I think I could get up to 4 stars real quick, so I'm gonna do that. And I'll probably get more guests, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'll end the video. Alright, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. And it looks pretty good, if I don't say so myself. I mean, if I do say so myself. Yeah, so basically what I did, I changed this path to wood, and I made this little, food court area. It's not the best. Honestly, I didn't really know what to do for it. I wanted to keep with, like, the, theme where the stuff doesn't look finished, and honestly, it really doesn't look finished because it's not finished. um, I should add stuff up here. Wow, I can't believe I forgot to do stuff like that. The most important part. As you can see though, now I'm at 4 stars and I average around 90 guests, which is about 10 more than I had last time. So people are saying Mountain Coaster is cheap, so I'm going to raise the price. Let's look at some of my older rides and see if they're cheap, so to say. No, that's basically it. I think I did pretty great with this area, and the next episode will be me building the mine train. So that's basically it. Subscribe, like, do everything that you can. Helps a lot. And yeah, that's it.